Hi guys, this is Jules. If I do post this video, I think I am gonna post this video, but if the music bothers you, I'll try and make another one so that you can learn. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make the ghost charm, and I have made a pumpkin charm before. I will show you that bracelet. I think it's right here. No, it's not mine. Brothers, here's mine. Yes, mine looks better. No, I'm just kidding. This is a pumpkin charm with a charm bracelet. These are both very fall-like bracelets. And I'm going to be showing you how to attach them to the fishtails. Fishtails are really easy to make, and if you don't know how, I can teach you. So, here we go. You're going to start by having a loom. First, I'm going to be showing you how to make the ghost charm. So, yeah. So, here we go. You're going to make your loom even. So, to do that, I think your loom, like, automatically, hold on, try to get this out. Your loom automatically comes like this, and I think you only have to move this for a couple things. I made that one much taller, but I think this is how the loom regularly comes. So you're gonna have to, like, remove the second part. That is really easy. I've removed my loom so many times, and these things do come out. These things can come out. They're supposed to, because that will let you be able to make different kinds of bracelets. So you're going to be starting with the red arrow facing away from you, and I'm sorry if this is kind of confusing. So I'm going to flip my loom around so this will be your view so you can learn better, because this is kind of easy for me. And I'm really sorry if this takes a while, because I don't have my box set up right now. So I have this giant Tom bag full of my rubber bands, and the only colors I don't have that are separate are this orange, which we're going to need for the pumpkin one, this black we're going to need for the ghost, and then I have like burgundy and pink, or burgundy or brown or whatever you want to call it. So I'm really sorry if this takes a while. I'm just going to like scoop a little bit onto my bed, and by the way, I am in my room because the light is messed up downstairs, so I decided to come up here and make it a little bit better. So I'm gonna hold my loom like this for you guys. I'm just gonna kind of look in the camera and make sure I'm doing this right. And you only need one, so I'm sorry for that. You only need one fan for this, but you're going to need two. That was so confusing, I'm sorry. But by the way, before I start, you can attach these to any kind of bracelet. Like, you can attach them to the zippy chain, you can attach them to the starburst, you can attach them to the Lex, you can attach them obviously to the fishtail, and you can, if I can find one, you can attach them to the triple singles too. Any kind of bracelet, twisty wisty, whatever. Oh, sorry, that was my stomach. I'm hungry. Anyway, here we go. My loom. You're going to need a loom. You're going to need a stick, and you're going to need rubber bands. Easy enough? Okay. So you're going to take your first rubber band and hook it to this peg. Like, not hook, but, lay it to this peg. Then you're going to take your other rubber band and lay it to this peg. Then, I'm sorry, this peg, that peg. So it kind of looks like a Y. Like, why are you doing this? No, I'm just kidding. Let me get some more white. I'm really sorry if this takes a long time. And your pumpkin charms are not going to come out perfect, but the ghost kind of does. You need to fix a couple things. And this is inspired by Audrey. I watched her video. It was really cool. She showed me also, I think it was the pumpkin one, how to, but I forget. So anyway, we're going to keep going. For the rest of your bracelet, you're going to need not to connect, but to just take two rubber bands and lay them. So it doesn't matter which way you lay them. It doesn't matter what order you lay them. You're just going to go up two, like this, for each of the 3 pigs. I'm really sorry if this takes so long, because my colors are all mixed up. My box fell, didn't have the time to reorganize it. That pig to that pig. I think this is an easy level charm. I haven't really seen many people make charms. Plus it's near fall, so that's why I'm making this. Well, it is fall, but it's near Halloween. It would be cool if you had glow in the dark colors that really glow, and you could make them that way. But glow in the dark white, guys, if you want to, instead of just using plain old white like I am, you could get the glow in the dark white, and that way when you go trick or treating, or if you still go trick or treating, I do, you can like glow in the dark. So that would be cool. I was like, cool. Wow. Okay, then you're gonna take 2 black. Oh, and this right here, you go up 2 rows. So it now looks like this, kind of like a really long fork with a short stick part. You're just gonna take your black and go up both of the sides like that, and then fill the middle in with white. That is the only time you're going to be using black in this bracelet. You may seem kind of crazy for going up so many spaces, but it looks great. I go up 3 spaces after this. So, I don't know if you guys know how to tie a slip knot. They're really easy to tie. I will be showing you how to make a slip knot, and I will be showing you how to connect it to your fishtail that we will be making in this video. It does not matter what colors you use, and I did not pick this music. It's on Pandora. I don't have any shuffle on or anything, because I don't have an iPod. Hint, hint, I want one for Christmas. On my birthday, at least. Which is not here yet, so, yeah. So there's 1 row of white finish. So I'm really sorry if you can't see. I'm going to try to tweak things when I get to upload it. Keep picking up my tie-dye / purple color. Tie-dye white, I don't know how to say that. But, keep going all the way to the top. Well, not the top of the room. Don't do that. Or else you're going to want to make your eyes a couple more spaces up. That would be a good idea. A giant charm. That's kind of cool. Now we have 1 more row to do. I think this gives you time to catch up. Catch up. And I do have a sniffle, so that one, I think, yes, that one is going to, not going to, why do I keep saying that? That one is tie-dye. I didn't know that the Toms came, so Toms came with a sticker and a bag. I really like this bag. It's like a drawstring bag? Not really, no, it's not a drawstring bag. I don't have that many bands, people. It's a pull string bag. I don't know what kind of bags they are. Anyway, they're really cute, I think. So, we're almost finished laying the bands. You only have to lay a couple more bands. And I'm sorry if this video confuses you, because I do mine a little bit differently. Just a tiny bit differently. So, you're going to want to take another white band and just lay them across all 3. Going all the way down, excuse me, all the way down, and you're going to use white for everything. Like, even if you pass the black eyes, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to look like he has, like, cut in half eye. It's not going to do anything. And try not to use very thin bands. If you pick up a thin band, try and find a thicker one. When you pull this off, you don't want it to break. And kind of, if it doesn't really want to stay, push the bottom ones down. Okay. Now there's white at the bottom of the bag. I need more bands, especially white. Okay, so we've went all the way down. This is what it should look like. We're going to start looping now. Flip your loom around. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to show you this part. I guess it'll work. Maybe. I don't know. It's just the way I laid them, right? It'll work. Guys, it's really easy to loop, actually. Like, I'm gonna do the one that it doesn't have little tie at the end. Well, it's not really supposed to, but it kind of does, kind of doesn't. Just this little thing. I like pushed mine to the back. Like I looped it over the bracelet and pushed it to the back. That confuses you. I'm sorry. But yeah, little ghost drum is so cute. It's like what's his name from Mario Kart, King Boo. Looping. I'm not really gonna show you a lot of it because it's really easy. You're just going all the way up to loop, and then these two, you're gonna loop to the top, and then I'll show you when we get there. You're going to skip this middle one if you want to get the one to stay first. So after you get the two sides looped, it doesn't really matter if this happens. You're just gonna want to like, oh, and your bands will, if you don't push them down far enough, like I didn't, your bands will start to fall off. So try and hook it back on. You probably already know how to hook them back on if they fall off. So I'm not really going to show you much of that either. I'm not really showing you much because this is so such an easy thing. Going to start turning it down. Now we're going to lift this up and start pushing these down. Push the two that you just looped down. I'm sorry if you can't see this very well. I should get closer to the laptop, but I don't know if I should. You're just going to want to lift up these like this and make sure they're not like near that one, and then make sure you have to definitely push that one down, and then just loop it to the forward pin. You're automatically looping every band to the forward pin. There's no crazy looping, and those bands you place, they're just secure bands. They help to secure. So I'm not really gonna like make sure I have to show you how to loop these. But when I do the pumpkin one, you're gonna have to place your loom back to normal, and I'll show you how to do that. This is the first time for you to take your loom apart. I'm hungry. I knew you were hungry. Never mind. I'm hungry. I'm just really hungry. I don't know why. Because I probably didn't eat breakfast this morning. It's normal, because I'm never hungry. But it's the afternoon time, so I don't know why. We're almost nearing the end of our charm, and you're just going to want to keep looping all the way to the top. Now here's comes the tricky part, well, at least some of the tricky part. You're going to take the sides and loop them to the middle, like that, both sides, and what I do to help keep it secure, is I just lift this one from the bottom of that one, like the middle part. I don't really see that. I don't know how to explain that, but you just loop it to the forward pin, the middle secure band we put. Then you're gonna just take the middle, I like to say the stem, but we're not doing the pumpkin right now. You're gonna take the little hook thing that you're gonna place it on, and just lift the bottom one from the top one, and it looks like that. And you're just gonna want to take off that and pull it tight, loop it forward, and I like to go from the bottom and do it because I'm afraid that the bands are so thin up there, and these just go so thick that it's just gonna fall apart. So I just take my pick and start looping. I'm not looping, I'm taking off my charm. And this is a really great idea. As I said, I watched Audrey's video. You guys really should just subscribe to her because she's amazing. I think someone like Justin's Toys said that Audrey made up a bracelet. It's thinner than a fishtail. That's pretty cool. But some of the people that like these, like fat ones, like the Starburst and the Zippy Chain. So, anyway. I have a running nose. I don't know why. That was gross. So, you're finished your ghost chain, but there's this little tiny thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. That little thing right there. We're just going to take the two bands, get the top one, and just take it through like that. I think I did that right. No, I didn't do that right. You're going to take those two and make sure that middle one goes inside that and just pull like you did before for make a slip knot. It's not really a slip knot, but there you have your little, wow. So you can make a knot with this. I don't know how to fix this. I'm gonna make a knot. I tried a knot. So hopefully this knot will work. Make sure you get it tight. So you finished your ghost charm. He's really cute. You can name him, do whatever you want with him. Then you're gonna take your colors. It's gonna be your fishtail. I'm going to choose black as the other one because I think it looks more mysterious, I guess, and it looks thinner because black makes things look thinner, and then Ghost is really fat because he's white. But you're just gonna want to take your black bands, and I have to get mine out right here, pour them on top. Okay, if you guys do not know how to make a fishtail, okay, I will teach you. You don't have to move your loom. So you're just gonna take your first band and make an 8 and place it on the loom. You're gonna use 2 pegs for this. So like that. I'm sorry guys, I'm not very familiar with the camera. So I don't know how to make things look right on the camera. So we are almost finished, and this took 17 minutes. Wow. Okay. After you place 2 bands, like not 8 bands, just 2 bands on top of that, you're gonna take your 8 and loop both sides. Just don't do anything. Just like loop them over top of that pin. Then I put this C clip or the S clip, whatever clip you use. I like to use the S clip. I just take it, stretch it out, kind of put it between my legs so it doesn't move. And I like to put the S clip on there because it's easier to grip and pull down and pull. And every time you do this, you just add a band after you loop the band on top of that band. You could check out my fishtail video. I have not made it yet because this is the first video I have ever made and posted on YouTube. So here we go. Hope you guys like it. But we are almost, like, I am really fast at fishtails. I don't know if you guys are, but if you're not, that's okay. So when you get to the, I'm not halfway yet, but when you get to halfway of your loom, when you get halfway of your fishtail bracelet, you're going to want to stop, pick up your ghost charm, and this, once you put your ghost charm on, it's not going to fall off. Like, with that knot we put, it doesn't matter if it's loose, because it's not going to come off, believe me. I'm throwing bands all over the place. I'm almost to the middle now. I'm like a quarter way to the middle. So, have some time. I don't know if you guys can even hear the music. You can tell me if you do or not, but I don't really know. I hope you guys watch this. It's a really neat video, or at least I think, because it's so close to fall, and you just want to be like, you just want to make things. By the way, you can't see the half of my face right now because my hair is all messed up. I just woke, no, not just woke up, like really, it's 12:45. I did not just wake up. I forget what time I woke up, but I didn't do anything for shaving my hair, and so I just put it in my headband. That's it. So that's why I'm not showing you half of my face. So as you can see, your fishtail will start to look like this. It's very awesome. Just go to see. I got a what was that? Not the video, it was some update or whatever. In my, not my laptop. My family's laptop, because I don't have one. But I think I should have one. I need one for middle school. Well, I'm not in middle school yet. I'm in 5th grade. So, this is pretty much halfway. You can tell because your bracelet goes like that. Then you're going to want to pick up your ghost charm. Make sure you get that knot a little bit tighter. Then spread it out like it was a band on your thing before. And then you're just going to want to add a black band. This is not going to do anything to your bracelet. It's not going to make it fatter in parts or anything. It's just going to help it like blend in more. So it's not just, oh, white, I can see white. You're going, when you get to that part, I'm almost to that, yes, I'm to that part now. Right now you're going to have 4 bands on. You're going to want to pick up the 2 bands you put on. Like, the one white and the one black. I think I picked it. Nope, I'm right. Okay, and then you're just gonna continue like it was a regular one because now that you only have 3 bands now. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast and you don't understand me. Wow. Ow, that just shot in my face. What the heck? Excuse me. I had a hiccup. So, we're almost nearing the end. The way you can tell if it's big enough, you can either wrap it around your wrist. If you have a big wrist, like if you have an adult size wrist, the size of my wrist, not very big. This size bracelet fits my wrist. It is really not that big. A big bracelet, this is like an adult size bracelet. But when you make these bracelets, you have to make extensions. That's why I don't really like them. Because if you're adding a charm, it just makes the fat part look fatter and not the skinny part. So, yeah. You will see part of your white in your bracelet. You can just, like, see that, like, oh, it's the smoke or whatever coming from my ghost. Or it's the steam or whatever. So, just like a little muffin top. So we are almost finished our bracelet. Once it looks halfway, once they're even, pretty much, and you don't have to be super even, like, you don't have to count. Just whatever fits your wrist will work. I'm almost done because my wrist is tiny. Yeah. I don't think anyone has made a bracelet with one of these charms on them because you could like C-clip one onto your thing, but I think it's better like attached so that it won't fall off and it won't look like, oh yeah, that's a C-clip. Even though they're clear, it's still like, oh yeah, that's floating above that. So this is about halfway. It fits my wrist. The way you can tell is that if you have a kid-sized wrist, it'll work. You just flip it over like that. Then when you take this off, you might be scared, but I don't know. These 2 are going to come off because you did not loop them, and you are not supposed to loop them, so do not loop them. So you're just going to want to take this, and since you put your S-clip or your C-clip or whatever clip you're using on already, you can just attach that to your side, and there you have your own little ghost. bracelet. It is really cute. So we are going to, now that I have two goals, oh my god, I'm gonna wear these to school tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday. Yay, I love Monday, because I get to see all my friends at school. Your bottom might not be the best, so you can just like fool around with it, loop it over a couple times, whatever you want to make it look awesome. It's kind of like a cat band to put on. So, I don't know. They're really cute. That was me wiggling the mouse on my computer. But we are going to start with the pumpkin ones now. I think they're both really cute. You can wear them both at the same time. They're really awesome. We're going to take your loom, take it apart like you did before, and just put it one back. Just like it was when it was normal. So it looks like this now. I'm going to do the same thing I did for the other bracelet. I'm going to do it backwards so you guys can see it better. And then you're going to want to find, I wouldn't choose like this yellowish green or this green. I would choose, you can go to like AC Moore stuff and get this. And don't be tricked, guys. AC Moore is not more, it's not less money. You get 300 bands in a pack. Michael's is $4. You get 600 bands in a pack. Same amount of money, buy 2 packs, you get the same thing. So, don't be tricked. You're just gonna wanna, I'm doing this right way. No, I have to do it this way. So, you're going to want to take your green. You need 2 of them. I'm just gonna do this a little closer. Loop it to the forward pin, just like that. Easy as that. Easy as pie. And you're going to want to take your orange. Oh, and guys, you know what you should invent? Well, I might invent this before you, but we should try and make a black cat. That'd be cool. Like, I don't know, but that would be hard to make since you only have 3 pegs. I don't know. How would you make the tail? There's so many questions. I'm dumping some orange on my bed. That's a lot of orange. Too much orange, I think. You're going to need orange for the rest of your bracelet. So, make sure you have lots of orange. I think you approximately need 32. Now, you may think that's a lot for a charm, but I've seen bigger charms. Not naming any names, but Mr. Ghost, he takes a lot of white. Okay. So, you're just going to want to take it and go this peg to this peg. I'm really sorry if you can't see this. As I said before, I'm not very good with cameras. And then, like, push these down because it's really gonna be fat. Okay. Then that peg to that peg. Keep grabbing 2 bands at a time. And you're not gonna go all the way up the loom. You're just gonna go into a rectangular. That sounded weird. Rectangular shape. No. What is that called? It's not an octagon. It doesn't have 5 sides. I mean, 8 sides. Pentagon? I'm so confused right now. Okay, push these down, all the way down to the ground. All the way down on the bottom of the room. And you're going to want to take 2 more bands. This is going to keep your whole bracelet together, so this is the most important part. The first band you placed, you're going to place 2 more on top of that. That is going to keep it together. Push it down. Then you're going to start making the starburst part, which will fill in the middle. So, here we go. We're just going in backwards. We're just going around in a circle. Make sure you get every one, and make sure you push it down after you place bands. Every peg will be filled with a band, and this only requires 1 band. You do not need 2 bands for this part, at least. So, wow, that fell off. So, because it's getting fat. So, now it looks like this. Kind of looks like a rose or a daisy. Well, not to you, to me. Well, it looks like a pumpkin to me right now, but to you it looks like a rose or a daisy. Anyway, it doesn't look very gross. I'm so confused right now. Do you guys know how to make cat bands? Hopefully you know how to make cat bands. Just make an 8, like that. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then once you get your 8, it should be one small rubber band. Place that in the middle, all the way in the middle. This is your cat band. That's where you're gonna put your cat band. Already put it there? Flip your room around. I'm ready. I'm ready good. So now your moon looks like a pumpkin. Some kind of music is playing. So it looks like a pumpkin now. You can't really see me right now, but you're gonna grab the bottom one, like you're gonna want to go through all of these bands, like all of them. Grab the very first band you place besides the stem. I'm sorry if you can't see this. I'm gonna do it like on an angle like this. I think it's easier to do it on an angle. Not really sure. I think you have to go inside. You can't go from inside. You have to go inside to do it. So I'm just gonna like fix this. I'll be back in a momento. Well, I'm not fast forwarding or anything, I don't think, but I'm sorry. This requires fixing because I did not make this right. Guys, this is really easy. I'm pretty sure you can do this. You just go around the perimeter and loop it so you get to the very end. Here you go. You group this one, 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 and this one. I'm just gonna show you. This may not work. This may be confusing to you. So I'm just gonna flip my room around how it's supposed to be. And you just go around and you need to go through all of these or else it is not going to work. Make sure you get the very bottom two. And make sure you get 2 of them. These pegs will be harder because you have to get 2 of them. Loop it to the forward pin. Well, not the forward pin, the pin next to it. And these are kind of hard to loop because they're fat. I like saying the word fat. I don't know why. I think it's my signature word. Even though I'm not fat. Well, at least I don't think I'm fat, but... Okay. That is okay if it happens. Just make sure you loop it to the forward pin. Well, that one at least to the forward pin. Then you're going to go to the other one. And loop it to the very, very top pin. And then you're going to take this one and loop it like this. And keep looping around in a circle. Then you're going to want to go to this peg. To this peg. You can tell that all the other pegs do not have anything in them but this peg. You're going to want to go and just loop it like that. So it kind of looks like a star apricot thingy. Then, once you have all of that looped, did we loop these? Question. Oh, good. We have a small problem, guys. I'm very sorry. So, we gotta kind of start over, I think. Yes, we have to start over. I'm very sorry, guys. You have to learn. Yes, you do have to learn. Because if you don't do it right, like I didn't, because you're supposed to do this is how it will turn out. A big ball of orange. So, kind of take apart if you don't have enough orange, but if you do, you don't have to worry about taking it apart. I'm taking mine apart, so I can just demonstrate again. Okay, starting fresh. You're gonna mind your quick, clean swipe. Same thing, absolute same thing you did before, except looping will be different. So, kind of just loop the same way. I mean, not place the same way. you're just gonna need one there, like that, and you're gonna go from the other side up like that, and you're gonna go all the way around in a circle again. Let's see, 2, 4, I'm counting, 6 bands already. It's a cup song. 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, and then move this one on top of that. 14. We need to do the middle. Okay. Same way the middle. I'm sorry guys. It wasn't the placing of the bands. It was I didn't loop the middle. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I did not loop the middle. That's why it came out in a big ball. Make your cat band again. Cat bands are easy to make. Hope you know now by now. So flip your loom around. The red arrow is facing towards you. I'm actually going to do it this time the right way. Push back your cat band. We are going to be looping these first. These little starburst parts. Kind of hold your cat band. Get your first band place. I'm gonna do it the normal way, how I would do it. I'm just doing it. Excuse me, guys. I gotta make sure I got this all right. Yes, I am doing it right this time. I know how to do it. So you're just gonna want to go around and loop. I just took mine off because I looped it the wrong way, because I placed them the wrong way, because I was having my room face the wrong way. So anyway, pull back your cat bands. We're good as new now. Pull back your cat bands. Hold your cat bands like that. Then you're gonna get the top band that is on top. Like, you have to do it in this order. Top band. Make sure you get only the top one. Loop it to where it came from. Once you start pulling it off, it'll look like it'll find its way back. Like, you don't really have to do anything that tremendous to it. Don't really mind me right now. I'm just trying to get this on. It's working. So you don't have to hold your cat band on anymore, because your bands that you already brought back are holding it in place. Then you're going to want to start looping the perimeter. Now it looks like this. It looks like an empty flower. You're going to go dig all the way down. Make sure you get the 2 bands. You have to get 2. Loop the 2 to the forward pin. So that the band that you place matches up. These are going to be harder because obviously they're fatter. Like, I just messed up. So we're just gonna wanna fix it how you think you would fix it. It's really easy to fix. You just gotta get them back. Make sure all your bands are secured down. Yeah, they have to be all secured down before you start that. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna start a new one.